Appreciate you. But Saturday's matchup, big matchup. Especially big for me. I feel like everything's coming to a full circle. Being healthy. Last time I played in the Big Ten Championship game wasn't against Purdue, it was against Iowa, just like this upcoming Saturday, and I still wasn't healthy that game. So big matchup. Iowa has always, had a strong defense. So we definitely have to prepare really well for their defense and what they have to bring. I know their best player on the team is hurt, from what I know. So I'm praying for him, but that's something that we don't have to worry about, because he's a really good player. But it's huge, back to 3 times. This will be our 3rd time to Big Ten Championship in 3 years. It's been a heck of a journey. So, I'm super excited to get to Indy. But first, we just had to take care of work this week and go from there.
Thank you, Blake. As a reminder, if you would like to ask a question, please raise your hand in the chat window. Our first question today goes to Larry Lage. Larry, you can unmute and ask.
Sorry about that. Blake, hello. Can you share your emotions on having Coach Harbaugh back on the sideline Saturday?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to have Coach Harbaugh back. It's been a long 3 games, but it's been a good 3 games as well. And I know just having his enthusiasm back, his pregame speeches, just having his presence back on the sideline, will go a long way. So like I said, it's been a tough 3 weeks, but we've still been winning. We've been able to take care of business, but having them back on the sideline for the Big Ten Championship game will mean a lot. So I'm super excited to have Coach back. It's going to be great. It's going to be like a reunion.
Our next question goes to Adam Rittenberg.
Yeah, Blake, just along those lines, what are some of the things about what Coach Harbaugh does on game days that maybe we don't know that you guys have experienced that obviously you now get a chance to have that again for such a big game?
Something I look forward to is just hearing his pregame speech. It kind of gets the hair sticking up on my arms, gets me ready to run through a wall, so I've definitely missed hearing that, but honestly, just his presence, what he brings to the table, the way he operates. So I guess those would be the 2 main things, but just him being back in general is a bonus for us. I know the players are fired up. I'm fired up. And I know he's super fired up, so, but definitely, his pregame speech, man, I absolutely love it.
Our next question is for Fago Franklin.
Hey, Blake, this season, what are you learning about yourself as you continue to evolve into an impressive elite player?
I continuously learn a lot about myself, but, this year for me, something I learned about myself is just like, I just have to be where my feet are and cherish each and every moment. For me, it hasn't really been about learning, what can I do better on the field, but more so just cherishing each and every moment, because I've been blessed, to be at such a prestigious school like University of Michigan and to have the best fan base. And, so this last year, me coming back, I really just wanted to grow in that aspect of just making sure I'm where my feet are, cherishing every moment, taking advantage of every opportunity that comes my way. And I feel like I've done that. It's been a great senior year. I have a bunch of great memories. I didn't think about the NFL all year. I kind of just focused on the moment, embraced the moment, and loved the moment. So that's what I would say where I've, seen growth and what I've done this year. Yeah.
Our next question comes from Angelique Chenglis.
Blake, a year ago, you were about to have knee surgery. You missed this game. What was that? What was your mindset like a year ago when you had to miss this game?
It was tough. I don't know if missing the Big Ten Championship game was tougher or being on the sidelines at the TCU game. It was tough. I remember I just got out of surgery. I was in California, laid up in the hotel bed with my dad, and just watching the game through a screen. I couldn't do nothing but cheer. and think about what I saw, through the camera, through the TV. And it was tough, it was very emotional. Um, I wanted to be there so bad, but everything happens for a reason. And look at me now, I'm getting ready, I'm getting prepared for Andy right now, and it's going to be a heck of a time come Saturday.
We've got time for one or two more for Blake. Our next question comes from Mello Williams.
Yes, Blake, congratulations on winning the Big Ten East. What do you feel is the biggest key for the offense going against Iowa's #7 defense?
Yeah, I think we just have to stick to our roots. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we should have to change anything. I don't believe in that. I believe when something is working, you stick to it. You maybe sharpen it up a little bit and change a couple things here and there. But I think we just have to stick to our identity. You know what I'm saying? We have to just play Michigan football. Obviously Iowa's a heck of a defense. They've always been a heck of a defense. I remember when we played them last year, we had to go to Iowa. They were great. They had Jack Campbell and, you name it, Cooper DeJean. They still had all those players. So, going against a tough defense, you just have to prepare for it, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But, just be ourselves, man. Don't change anything at all. Just prepare a little more and, come Saturday, hopefully we show that.
Our last question for Blake will come from Aaron McMahon.
Blake, given everything that's gone on this year, what would winning a Big Ten championship mean to you?
It would almost mean everything to me. To win against. Let me rewind. At the beginning of the year, I promised all these things. You know what I'm saying? And I promised to beat Ohio State. I promised to go to the Big Ten Championship and this and that. And we're doing it. So winning the Big Ten Championship would mean a lot, but I wouldn't say it means everything. Let me take that back. It would mean a lot though, because we've been through a lot. We've been through called all types of names. People don't think we're good at football because of this and that, and just so much going on. Coach gets suspended for 3 games, and linebacker coach gets fired. Just so many things are getting thrown at you. But what do? We stand it tall. We stood tall. We came together even more, and I didn't even think this team could come together even more than we already were. Because this is a tight knit team right here. So we've handled it in a mature way. So winning this Big Ten championship would mean a lot. But I like speaking things into existence. So after we won the Big Ten championship, we still have a lot to prove. But I believe our team is great. And we're going against a great team in Iowa, so it should be a great matchup, and I'm super excited about it.